Hello, welcome back to my name is Beast. Today we're back with Happiness Sakura Celebration. I'm still looking forward to finally finishing Shizuki-Route. Cataclysm, Curse, all of them are connected to Shikimori. Mom tried to rid this town of them with their Project Happiness then. We understand that the group assembly offered Mom and her friends a helping hand. That's as far as we got. But
日誌はあと一冊を残すのみとなった。おそらくプロジェクトの肝心な部分までは最後まで書かれていない。
はい、日誌に書かれているのはだいたいそのあたりまでです。
Do you know of any possibly older records of the plan?
そうですね。計画がいろいろと進められたのは一条美空さんが卒業された後ということになるようです。ですから美空さんの残された日誌はお貸ししているもので全てになります。
ではそれ以降の日誌には
美空さんが卒業された翌年はミヨンさんが部長を務めていますが、その時の日誌にはこれらに関するようなことは一切書かれていません。
そうなのか。
What is a remembrance? Suzuko doesn't want to get us involved. Seems like we hit a brick wall.
母の日誌に書かれている寄り合いと今もある寄り合いとは同じものなのか？
Assembly. That assembly.
さあ、それはわかりません。ですが、この町で寄り合いというものがいくつもあるようには思えませんので、ただ、だいぶ時間も経っていますので、参加しているメンバーの方が変わっている可能性も十分考えられます。
Makes sense. Now I think about it, Ma still sits in on their meetings. May very well be the same group as before. She forgot everything regarding the plan because she's a mage. If they have a civilian member who's been part of the group for a while. Maybe we could ask Ma.
いや、兄さん、それは難しいかもしれない。
Why not?
もしそんな人がいたとして、ならお母さんが今も何も知らないままでいるのはどうしてだ？少なくともかつての計画を再び実行する気があるのなら、参加していた魔法使いに思い出させようとするのではないか？それが行われていないという時点で、少なくとも協力的な人間はもういないと考えるべきなのかもしれない。
そうですね。少なくとも私の見る限り、今の寄り合いでは一切そのような動きはないと思います。
Let's see. Her parents passed away in an incident related to the project 10 years ago. I wouldn't be surprised if the current members didn't wish to repeat the same mistake.
ですが、当時の資料でしたら何か見つかるかもしれません。
Huh?
実は和樹さんたちに日誌をお貸ししてから神社の倉庫をこっそりと見てみたのです。
Ayo.
何しろ古い資料になりますので、どこにあるのかわからなかったのですが、昨日ようやくそれらしきものを見つけたんです。
本当なのか？
はい。ですが、実はおじい様に知られると少し厄介なのです。なので、こっそりと少しずつ探しておりますので、もう少し時間がかかってしまうと思います。それに古い資料はいろいろと一緒くたにされていて、日誌ほどまとまった情報は得られないかもしれませんが、それでもよろしければ少しまとめてみようと思いますが、いかがでしょうか？
いかがも何もない。ぜひ頼む。
Please do. Don't mind. This could put you in danger.
はい。私も和樹さんとしずきさんのお力になりたいと思っておりますので。
Thank you. We appreciate it a lot.
はい。わかりました。では、準備が整ったら改めてお声かけしますので、しばらくお待ちください。
Scott, it would be interesting to know if there's like a spell that is cost efficient enough to where the main character could use it. That's literally just like, yes, I use fucking I use HM Flash. Okay. Thank you so much.
ゆうこ、よろしく頼む。
ええ、お任せください。
Tuesday, April 24th. Yeah. What time is it? That's great. Didn't wake up to my alarm and almost slept in. Maybe the training's getting to me. Luckily I'm not late, but I still had to scramble to put on my uniform and gather my school supplies in a hurry. Honestly, wouldn't be the first time I'd killed my alarm while I was asleep. But didn't you come wake me up today? You usually come to save me before.
だってね。
Glances Shizuki with a mischievous smile.
なんだ？
やっぱりお兄ちゃんを起こしに行くのは可愛い彼女の役目かなって思って。
Shizuki blowing a wake up kiss.
兄さん、もう朝だぞ。いつまでもお寝坊さんだな。そんな兄さんにはこうしてくれる？チュッ。
Oh damn. That'd be nice. Can you wake me up if you're sleeping from now on?
兄さん、寝坊する前提で話をしているが、そんな気の緩んだことでどうするんだ。彼女であるからこそ、兄さんのそんな甘えた考えを許すつもりはないからな。
That's fair. Which I guess is only expected from you, no matter how much I wish it weren't the case.
そうかな。しずきちゃんも意外と甘々だから結局ちゃんと起こしに来てくれると思うよ。
I think so?
だって今朝もね、しずきちゃんってば兄さんが起きてこない、兄さんが起きてこないって。
こら水木、
心配してずっとオロオロしてたんだよ。気になるなら起こしに行けばって言ったら、それは手真っ赤になっちゃうし。
そこまでだ。
しずきちゃんってば可愛いんだか
うるさいな。
でも今日に限ってお兄ちゃんがお寝坊しちゃったのは都合が良かったかもね。
Why is that?
ほら、しずきちゃん。
ああ、兄さん、
Yes?
今日のお昼だが、私と一緒に食べよう。
Huh? Oh, sure. I was trying to do that from the...
それ、なんだかな。
しずきちゃん、頑張って。
私にこういうのは似合わないと兄さんは思うかもしれないが、自分なりに頑張ってみたので、その成果を兄さんに見てもらいたいというか。
Wait, so... Does that mean... Hey, Shizuki, I'm here! Morning class is over. I meet Shizuki in the courtyard. She's sitting on the lush green lawn, anxiously awaiting my arrival. Step up there and sit down.
なんだか妙に元気だな。
Duh, I can't wait to see what you came up with.
そんなに期待してもらうほどのものでは。
Nah, come on. Where's your pride? Show some confidence in yourself.
今日のお弁当作りは水木やお母さんの助けなしで完全に一人で挑戦したんだ。
I'm gonna do the cringe thing that some people will probably wanna crucify me for. I know we didn't think much of it, but Ma and Mizuki were really impressed with your
自
cooking.
分の実力は客観的に把握しているつもりだから、果たして兄さんに満足してもらえるかどうか。
Alright. I'll show you can be proud of yourself.
兄さんに美味しいと言ってもらえたら、ちゃんと自信が持てるかも。
She sheepishly whispers to herself. I don't think should have said that a week ago. I'm honestly a bit moved.
じゃあ、はい。これ。
She timidly brings out the lunchbox she's been hiding from me all day. As she's just confirmed, she made it this very morning. Wow. Ah. Alright. I have a fucking barber appointment the week after next, so yeah, funny. I think I already talked about how I caught them, and it was like, well, the soonest fucking appointment they have free is Friday next week. Oh shit. I might have work then, and well, yeah, I did indeed do indeed have a shift then. So the next possible thing was Wednesday, the week after. The thing with that is though, because for hair up here, they need to essentially factor in half an hour. For beard and that together, they have to factor in 45 minutes. And they did not have any 45-minute slots available. So initially, the fucking solution was I would just come once at 9 a.m. to get my hair cut, and then again at 2 p.m. to get my beard cut. But like literally like not even 10 minutes after that call was done, they apparently called and told me, so I was like, you don't need to come at 9, just come at 2, we can do everything then. Neatly tied down feelings for me slowly escaped the box of wonders hitting me straight in the heart. I was bouncing with joy the first time I realized you'd made lunch for me, but I'm even more moved now. May I?
どうぞ。
Pumpkin. Pick the lunchbox up. This is a very nice CG. I don't need to take the screenshot here, I'm a dumbass. Oh. How'd you make all this?
そうだが。
Looks like some straight of a cookbook, I'm impressed. The box is carefully organized and packed to the brim, reflecting her methodical personality. Not only that, I could tell at a glance that every single dish in this box got her utmost attention and care. Wow, it looks cute pumpkin faces.
ああ、それか。そこは頑張ったところだな。かぼちゃを潰したものを丸めて、海苔で顔を作ってみたんだ。
So these wild veggies, they smell really sweet.
隠し味に入れたうなぎのかば焼きのタレかな。
Huh. You went all out with surprises on this
い
one.
ろいろ試してみたが、個人的には一番しっくりきたのがこれだったんだ。
Let's see. Wow, yummy.
本当か。
Matches so well with the pumpkin.
そうか。兄さんの口にあってよかった。
She picks one up and carries it to her
と
mouth.
いうか、かぼちゃを使いすぎているな。
It's fine. The pumpkin and your taste and personality are written all over this lunch.
そうかな。
Couldn't be any happier about this.
勉強になる。
Blurts out, but I can tell she's enjoying herself. I watch her sheepishly lick the tip of her chopsticks. She's so adorable. Shizuki? Can I make a request?
なんだろう。味付けの注文か。遠慮せずにどんどん言ってくれ。
just having the chance to enjoy her cooking has me on cloud 9. But since we're here doing this as one thing, I really want to try. Shizuki, could you feed me?
何を言い出すんだ。公衆の面前だぞ。きっとものすごく恥ずかしいぞ。
I know, but I want to try.
兄さんはいつからそんな大胆な人になってしまったんだ。
Never mind, pouty CG better. So, that's a no?
ダメと言いたいところだが、他ならぬ兄さんの頼みだし。
Huh?
私もできるだけ兄さんの求めることには応えたいから。はい。
Right, it's actually much more embarrassing than I thought it'd be.
兄さんが言い出したことだぞ。恥ずかしいんだから。早く。
He's trying her best to fulfill my wish, so I can't disappoint her. With my heart racing out my mouth.
どう兄さん。
Strangely, it tastes more delicious than before.
そうなんだ。
Knowing the feeling that went into it is really important.
いっぱい気持ちを込めてあんしたから、その気持ちの分美味しくなってくれていたら嬉しい。
Or escape from shaking lips between flushed cheeks and pierced my heart. Do you think it'd be weird if I hugged you right here now?
それはここでは我慢してくれ。
Just be like a normal hug between siblings?
付き合う前だったらな。だけど知ってるから、兄さんがどんな風に私を抱きしめてくれるか。それを知ってるから、やっぱり我慢しておいた方がいいと思う。
I see. I just want to hug her. You really have to be that cautious about it. Alright, I'll hold back.
すまない。でも家に帰って二人きりになったらいくらでも抱きしめてくれていいから。
Stop it, you're just making me want to hug you more.
いや、今のは忘れてくれ。
Yeah, she's right. I have to get it out of my mind before the classes start. Otherwise I won't be able to concentrate. I'm good for now. Thank you for being a partner to my weird antics.
それじゃあ今度は。
Huh? She opens her mouth a tiny bit. Want me to do it?
本当にこれで美味しくなるのか知りたいから。私も恥ずかしいのを我慢して頑張ったから、そのご褒美をくれないか。
Didn't think she'd ask for it, but what goes around comes around, I guess. I have to treasure her bravery. She deserves it. Alright, open wide. Picked some veggies out of the lunchbox and carry them to Shizuki's mouth. She leans in, and after a brief moment of hesitation, she takes the bite. She slowly slides her mouth off the chopsticks, clinging to every moment of the experience. How was it?
兄さんの言った通りだ。普通に食べるより美味しい気がする。
But everything added to feeding you too. She goes bright red. I just now realized that no matter which side you are in of this experience, it's pretty damn embarrassing either way. She could enjoy every meal like this, but...
それだと時間がいくらあっても足りないな。それにドキドキしすぎて気持ちが持たない。
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Should we go back to eating normally?
そうだな。そうしよう。
Sometimes feel like I need me like one of those fucking like stereotypically like Roman benches. You know, where they just lie while talking and eating. Like I need me one of these for recordings, considering how I continuously just move around in the chair. We'll squeeze her chopsticks in agreement. But she only stops and shoots me a flustered glance.
また気が向いたら言ってくれ。
Well, she shows me a reserved smile and goes back to eating. Watching her merrily munch away only makes me fall for her even harder.
Fuko, 今までありがとう。これはお返しする。
The fuck is the soundtrack all of a sudden? Just kind of coming out of nowhere. That reminds me, I need to check something. It was not. Okay. There's no OST for this game purchasable on Steam, so I am forgiven for using the YouTube to MP3 converter. And no, I didn't check for happiness just now. I checked for another game. You probably heard at the start of the opening, actually, when I opened the Steam page. Return Mom's logs.
もう全部読まれたのですね。
ああ、全部読み終えた。だが、得られた情報は昨日とさほど変わりないものだった。
得るものがあまりなかったという割には穏やかな顔をしていらっしゃいますね。
うん、そう見えるか。
はい。
そうか。とはいえ、これまでで情報としてもそれなりに得られるものはあった。母の計画までは十分にたどり着かなかったが、母のやろうとしていたことはだいぶ理解できたつもりだ。それに何よりも母の思い出に浸ることができた。私としてはもう十分なほど母に触れられた。それだけでも十分に感謝に値する。本当にありがとう、フーコ。私に母の日誌を貸してくれて。
She says with teary eyes and a shaking voice. She bows, her tears drop down onto the ground.
しずきさん。
Thank you, I'm really grateful you lent us Mom's diaries.
いえ、この日誌はきっといつかこうして和樹さんたちに読んでいただくためにここに眠っていたのだと思います。ですからこれは必然だったんです。私はその必然に従っただけなんです。
He shows a warm smile.
それでもありがとう、フーコ。本当にありがとう。
Actually, you know how sometimes for some reason just randomly decide, you know what? Give me like D&D classes for certain characters and to fucking ChatGPT. I have a fucking idea. Alright. Okay, that's funny. Already? Like, yes, my favorite Hoshiori Yume Mirai characters. Rika Narusawa. Which, you know, that's still right. But then, Sora Asuka. Marika Saiki. Also, making Marika a dark elf. Context. What I asked is like, yes, do the thing where I asked you, I asked GPT to do the thing where it asked it to, assign D&D classes to Hoshiori Yamamirai characters, but instead of D&D classes, make it Warhammer 3 factions and legendary lords. And for some reason, first off, it gave Rika the Empire with Karl Franz specifically as the legendary lord. And for some reason thinks she's on a student council, which is just wrong. Alright, let's see. Ryosuke, Faction the Empire, Legendary Lord Marcus Wolfheart. Oh. Hold on. Now I feel the need to check something. Oh, yep, Visa is still Lord Croak. That still don't really make sense to me. But, like, it's so funny because it does mean that Ryosuke is hunting Misa down in this context. And then Sora, High Elves, Teklis. I feel like Sora would have, if anything, have been like a good, like, either Cathayan or Lizard folk, because both of them are very stars related. It again put Marika as a fucking Marathi, which, no, she is not seductive. Nor cunning, really. Natsuki, Dwarf, Ungrim, Iron Fist. I mean, like, it's okay enough. Also, everyone is suffering because Natsuki is in this Warhammer 3 lobby now. Rika, Cathay, Miao Ying, Storm Dragon. Fine. Toko, Zinch, Kairos, Fate Weaver. You know what? That actually makes sense. Actually, where's the one where I did the same thing for Grisaia? Because I also did it with Grisaia somewhere. All right. It made Michiru, again, Karo's Fate Weaver, which I guess I can kind of see. Yuji Kazami, Marcus Wolfhart. That also makes sense, actually, yeah. Like, it actually makes sense for Yuji, in my opinion. Like, the entire thing with Marcus Wolfhart, that he is literally just like a faction in the middle of the goddamn Lizard Man continent. Just like, and specifically, is she just like hunting people down. Very much assassination-like, I guess. Suo Amane, Kislev Tsarina Katarin. I don't know about that one. Machina, Ikit, Claw, the skate. You know what? That makes sense. Machina would be the fucking rats. Fucking get the get the weapon teams. Yumiko Isabella von Karstein. I mean, I guess I kind of see that. Sachiko Mine. Miao Ying Cathay. I mean, I could kind of see that. Chizuru Tachibana. Why the fuck are they making Chizuru the Morathi? She does not give off Dark Elf vibes. What the fuck are they on about? JB, hi. If anything, swap JB and Chizuru. If anything. Actually, nah, not really. Nah, that does kind of make sense, actually, for JB. Asako Dwarf, Storic, Ironbrow. Or Ungrim Iron Fist if you're into pain. Fucking, you know what? Don't agree. Don't agree with Chizuru. Oh, come on! You know what? I'm fucking. I'll go. I'll pick, like, out of the two revised versions that it just gave me, I'ma go with Volkmar the Grim from the Empire. Because I sure as hell am not accepting this stupid ass fucking AI making Chizuru fucking Grease's gold tooth. And I don't know why constantly all the things are like the first two were literally just like, ah yes, Chizuru's lazy. She is not lazy. And now let's actually get it back on topic. Now do it with the cast of the visual novel Happiness Sakura Celebrations. The Sakura Celebration. The Japanese title of the game being... What was the actual Japanese title again? Happiness 2 Sakura Celebration. Gotta specifically point that shit out so it has an easier time actually getting the correct characters. Alright, Kazuki? No. No, Kazuki is not Marcus Wolfhard. Karin does not give off high elves. Mizuki does not give off fucking Zarkin. The fuck is Zarkin anyways? And apparently it's a fucking greater... For some reason it's like a greater demon of Slanesh that for some reason attributed to Kislev just now. Shizuki Bretonia... I assume by Damsel of the Lady they mean the Fey Enchantress. I mean, I also don't agree with that. Kirigaya Rino. Greece is... No! Fuku is Sinch, yeah. Mikigari, then Mashiro, Durthu. I literally... Suzuko, Malekith? Mion Ikit Claw? Okay, Scrag the Slaughterer for Rox. Nah, actually not really. Now, Hashit. I literally only agree with... literally the only one I agree with is fucking Fuko. Okay, let's try this again. I'm pretty sure Friedrich Engels is not an actual legendary lord in Warhammer. That is an actual philosopher. Brother! Brother! Alright, let's try this again. Kazuki Luen Leonkur. I don't entirely agree. You know what? All these answers are fucking garbage anyways. Let's just move on. Clearly having a Sakura celebration is not well not enough.
こんな私でもお役に立てたのなら光栄です。ですがしずきさん、そろそろ泣き止んでください。もうそろそろ水木さんたちが戻ってきてしまうかもしれませんので。
そうだな。
Oops. I accidentally pressed the escape key.
ているわけにはいくまい。
I know it just doesn't taste good. After what I just drank. I sure don't vibe with this one. Let's close that and save it for after the recording. Maybe it'll taste better after some chips. Tribes of Tears. So, we have something to ask you today.
行くぞ兄さん。ルーナリーファスレテエルスト
Oh, are they literally just like blasting him from all sides with projectiles? And he just has the Matrix?
エスタリアス、アウク、エルートラス、テラ
Focus. It's just too many. Shizuki took the front while Kirigai and Himikawa took the sides. I get ready to dodge and break free from this dangerous prison. Dire te ruaju. I did it. I asked Fuko to let us go earlier today, and then met up with Kirigai and Himikawa, who both agreed to help out with my training. Asked them to target me with their barrages, just like Shizuki does. They were a bit confused at first, but I told them it was just for training and then understood.
2つ撃ち漏らしていますね。違う方向から来る2人の魔法に集中しすぎて、マスターのものに対応しきれていません。
A resident drill sergeant hasn't gotten any more chill.
すごいですね。どうやったんですか今の。至近距離で魔法の総裁をしたの。無茶なことすればね。なるほど。総裁ですか。打ち合いになった時に相手の魔法に合わせて総裁をすることはありますが、あそこまで引きつけて連続して総裁するなんて危険極まりないわね。
They're difficult to hit from far away, so I let them get close to save on mana.
理屈としてはその通りかもしれないけど、そんなの実践しようだなんて普通思わないわよ。そうですよ。そんなの普通できません。
Wouldn't last long facing any decent mage anyway. So if I'm screwed either way, I might as well at least attempt the outrageous.
まったく呆れるわね。そんな無茶を通せるほどのあんたのデタラメな身体能力に。本当です。こんなこときっと一条くんにしかできませんよ。
That's all I can do it perfectly. Alma blocks the ones I miss. It's only possible because I trust Alba, otherwise I'd be too afraid to even move.
それはつまり、しずきちゃんのことをそれだけ信頼しているってことですよね。はあ、そう考えるとちょっと羨ましいくらいね。
Don't make me want to go back to your route. I guess. It's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that.
兄さん、あまり天狗になるんじゃないぞ。いくらアルバがいるからって頼りっきりは良くない。本来はちゃんと兄さんが総裁できるべきなんだ。これくらいで調子に乗ってたらダメなんだからな。
Yeah, I know.
なら次行くぞ。
Now you're embarrassed, but don't take it out on me.
しずきちゃん、厳しいですね。ああ、いい師匠を持ったじゃない一条。というわけで、私たちももうちょっと頑張っちゃおうかしらね。そうですね。
Wait, no, you really don't have to though.
さあしずきちゃん、次準備いいわよ。
よし、じゃあ行くぞ兄さん。
Wait, for real? Give me a break.
問答無用だ兄さん。
Nah, whatever, I'll just do it. You really turned the dial up a notch. I haven't sweat like this in a long while. After that, I retreat to my room for some basic magic practice. Couldn't thought about, while talent plays a big role in one's development, everyone can improve to some extent with training. I'm practicing a meditative position that helps increase mana and focus. Close my eyes, rid myself of my thoughts, and focus on controlling the mana within me. It sounds simple, but I struggle. Even the most trivial sounds break my focus.
兄さん、入ってもいいか。
Shizuki!
どうした兄さん。
Nothing, come in.
じゃあお邪魔して。あ、訓練中だったか。邪魔をしてしまったようだ。
Wouldn't have lost focus if I'd been doing it properly, so it's good.
ストイックだな。兄さんの頑張る姿が見られて、私も嬉しいぞ。
Well, I didn't even have anything to try for when I was alone, but I'm not alone anymore.
それは、最近協力してもらっている姫川カレンや桐ヶ谷リノのこと。
I do realize that I'm not talking about that, right? You're really gonna make me say that I'm only trying so hard because of you?
あすまない。
Have to try hard so I can be of use to you.
兄さんは本当によくやってる。私が保証するぞ。
I'm happy to hear that, but you're just putting more pressure on me. What if I don't do well during our next training session? Gotta get myself together.
そうか。
Also, my cheeks will start to hurt from all the smiling if you keep that up. But yeah, I'm happy you acknowledged my progress. So, what brings you here? Do you need me for something?
あ、いや、言おうというほどのことでもないが。
Did you come to uphold the promise you made during lunch?
昼間の
That we'd get to cuddle as much as I wanted once we were home? Oh, I guess that's a no. What a shame.
いや、それもダメじゃないか。
I don't know. So why are you here?
その兄さん、
Yes?
ここのところ魔法の特訓が続いていて疲れているだろう。
Well, yeah.
だから私がマッサージとかどうだ？
Massage from you. She nods earnestly. Massage. Kinda feel sorry for making you do that.
そんなことない。それにこう見えてもマッサージは得意で疲労に効くツボもいろいろ知ってるんだ。
Then I'll take you up on your offer. What do I do?
そこに座ってくれていたらいい。
Alright. I sit on the bed. Shizuki walks up and stands before me.
肩をもも。
Would it be better if you stood behind me?
いや、正面からの方がうまい感じにツボに力が入るんだ。
She's up to something. I say. Besides,
よし。じゃあ始めるぞ。
sure. She steps closer and puts her small hands on my shoulders. Her chest almost brushes up against my nose. Oh, Yep, she's up to something.
兄さん、結構凝っているな。
Tiny fingers are working my shoulders. Then fully by her story, which is pretty good.
よいしょ。兄さんは最近頑張っているからな。私が奉仕してやろうと思ったんだ。
Reward, huh?
痛くないか？痛かったら言ってくれ。
That's perfect. Feels amazing.
兄さんの頭、汗の匂いがするな。
Shizuki. She pulls closer. She's practically hugging my head. My face is now buried on Shizuki's chest.
首の後ろとかもした方がいいんだ。
Shizuki, my face is between your boobs.
まあいいじゃないか。マッサージ中の不可抗力ということで。
Are you sure? I mean, I don't mind, but your heart beating in your chest. Your heart's going super fast.
別におかしなことじゃない。兄さんといるときはいつもこんな感じだ。
She pulls me closer. I can't take it anymore. I wrap my arms around her and hug her tightly. Yeah, they're fucking.
兄さん。
This OST seems to be the sexy OST, isn't it? Alone. It's fine, right?
もちろんいい。
But holding her like this is giving way to a whole lot different urge.
無理もないことだと思う。兄さんは男性なんだし。私
Shizuki.
は
Tighten my hug.
待ってくれ、兄さん。
Don't make me wait, you're killing me.
そんなことは言わない。ただ今日は
It's just...
兄さんにしてもらうんじゃなくて兄さんにし
Oops.
てあげたいんだ。
Here for me.
そうそのご奉仕みたいなの。
Reward. Her heartbeat's getting in faster.
お風呂。
Huh?
私が
Oh, we all know it won't stop with that. Wash my back, you'd do that for me.
行くか
I admit part of me is still hesitant about bathing together even if she's only going to wash my back. But I'm sure that took a lot of courage for her to suggest, so I decided to accept her heartfelt proposal. April 25th. We've decided to skip the utter debauchery.
カズくん、今日もこれから占い研究会なの？
Like, that was so utterly fucking debauched that even the after scene, after they were done, was too lewd for them to include. Now asks me stretching out after class. Oh, yeah.
最近カズくん、なんだか熱心なんだね。やっぱりしずきちゃんが一緒にいるから。
Maybe.
でも一条くん、仲がいいだけじゃなくて、ちゃんと頑張ってるんですよ。頑張ってる？へえ、どんなこと頑張ってるの？カズくん。
What am I working hard on again? Didn't tell them what Shizuki and I are looking into, right?
もう、昨日一緒に練習したじゃないですか。魔法の特訓。あれって、しずきちゃんのために強くなろうとしてるんですよね。しずきちゃんを守るために。
Alright, you're talking about that. I was confused for a second.
そうなんだ。でも大変そうだね。しずきちゃん、今でも十分強いだろうから、そのしずきちゃんを守るなんて言ったら、カズくん相当頑張らないといけないよね。ええ。でもすごかったんですよ、一条くん。私、あんなすごいの初めて見ました。絶対、一条くんにしかできませんよ。へえ、やっぱカズくんってすごいんだね。私も何かあったら、カズくんに守ってもらおうかな。
Well, apparently you got a sex scene on one of the fan discs, so it's possible that that happens. That's a basic misunderstanding here, but I'll let it slide. I'm trying to protect myself, not Shizuki. That's fine. They're showing off with your insane martial arts skills.
私なんかまだまだだよ。それに私、魔法は全然だから、もし魔法を使う相手に襲われたら、その時はカズくんに守ってもらうね。
In what situation would you be attacked by a mage? I heard of any mage assaulting someone save for the curse. Can't imagine a situation like that.
一条くんと渡来さんがペアになって魔法試合神事に出たら、そういうこともあるかもしれないですね。ああ、それはいい考えだね。そうすればよかったかな。
What am I gonna do playing the defender on a 2-on-2? Wait, actually, isn't the tournament supposed to be tomorrow?
そうですよね。リノちゃん頑張ってますよ。
Huh. You tried me yesterday without saying a word. I feel like a jackass now.
クラスの出し物もあるのに、すごいよね、キリガヤさん。ええ、リノちゃん、頑張り屋さんだから。
I have to properly thank her one of these days. Anyway, let's go to the club. So I'm gonna take my leave now. I'm gonna say that my phone starts ringing. Who's that?
今日の占い研究会は自主練にしました。
Oh, alright.
和樹さんとしずきさんは私の家に来てくださいませんか？
Oh, what you want? Sure, I'll be there. Alright, I gotta let Shizuki now. Something tells me that she got caught, and that's her grandpa. Yeah, sorry, I have to go.
はい。ではまた明日、一条くん。じゃあカズくん、またね。
Never mind. Toya leads us to Fuko's room. That's where the green ball from the title comes from. She's a good managed to keep it together, but Toya... Apparently Fuko briefed him to some extent. He hasn't let their feud go yet, but he's definitely trying to control his
ま
emotions.
ずはおかけください。資料をお見せいたします。
We do as asked and sit. There are piles of papers all over the room. She probably smuggled them from the storehouse. Just carrying all that paper here would be a feat, but she also went through the documents and picked out only those that could be even remotely relevant to our research. You found so much.
はい。寄り合いの記録以外にも過去の呪いに関する記録もありましたので、まとめて持ってきました。
なるほど。だからこれほどに。
ええ、私だけでは大変でしたので、東也くんも手伝ってくれたんですよ。ただ、おじいさまには内緒で。おじいさまに知られますと、いろいろと面倒ですからね。そのあたりでも、東也くんに助けてもらいました。
東也か。
Shizuki's wearing a complicated expression. She might have a thing or two to reconsider now that she's learned how much Toya's helping, even despite everything that went down between them.
さあ、ではおじいさまの目をごまかせているうちに、早く見てしまいましょう。
Sure, where should you start? There's just too much to go through. I don't even know where to begin.
ある程度仕分けてありますが、十分な整理はできていませんからね。なので、ざっと目を通さなければいけないとは思いますが。
フーコ、寄り合いの記録の前に過去の呪いに関する記録から見せてくれないか。母が解決しようとしていたものについてもう少し知っておきたい。
呪いに関する記録ですね。でしたらこちら側になります。
She points at a pile. And should we start there? I glance at the papers. They're basically a collection of events and phenomena the curse caused, reaching back centuries. Can't read the old ones, so I decided to start from 100 years back.
これは
The stress is apparent on her face. Let me see. Take the paper for Shizuki. It's a list of victims who passed away in events connected to the curse. The type of magical phenomenon, the results of the victim's untimely death is also
古
recorded.
い記録によれば、みそらさんたちと同じように呪いを根本的に解消しようと試みたこともあったようです。四季森に干渉しようとした魔法使いはその記憶を失う。その特性のため、九重の家はただ記録を留めるのみという役割に徹してきたのです。九重家は祭りごとに関わらず、魔法使いに深入りせずというのが九重の家訓です。ですが前回は例外的に協力を行ったようです。
それだけ母たちの計画は期待されていたと。
そうかもしれません。記録を見た限り、みそらさんたちは相当優秀な魔法使いだったようです。
No wonder Suzuko was part of the team too. So was Ma. I don't know if she was an outstanding mage back then.
だがそれでも計画は失敗した。
はい。
And every mage connected to the plan lost their memories except Suzuko. Not to mention began brewing up a new plan in solitude.
そんなものをどうやって解消したらいいんだ。完全にお手上げじゃないか。
She notes of the blank pained expression. I also read a hint of unease on her face. Uneasiness at failing to accomplish what our mother left behind. Oh no. Is there an out we can't find?
だがこんなもの残しておくわけにはいかない。母が何とかしようとした思いは痛いほどよくわかる。
I don't blame you. That's how I feel too. Can't give free rein to something that's taken as many victims as I've seen in the records. I get you. I get you.
兄さんの言いたいことだってわかる。だがそれでも母は何とかしようとしていたんだ。きっと母は何か道を見つけていたに違いないんだ。フーコ、寄り合いの記録を見せてくれ。
わかりました。
She prepares another set of documents for us. We start going through them. It's mostly records of their meetings. The assembly discusses lots of things concerning the town, from festivals to much more mundane matters. We're flipping through the vast number of records, looking for ones from 20 to 10 years back. Despite their age, the papers are in mint condition. It doesn't take long before we found what we're looking
兄
for.
さん、これを見てくれ。
She shows me a paper from a different folder than the logs. Project Happiness is written in bold letters at the top. This...
あ、母が実行しようとしていた計画がこれだ。
Start flipping through it. In layman's terms, Project Happiness was supposed to be an update to Shikimori's software. Shikimori is, in its essence, a magic item like any other. It was made by Takamine Motofuyu 1,000 years ago. But even the legendary mage himself, after dealing with the cataclysm, was unable to rid the town of the curse. 1,000 years later, Mom wanted to create a second Shikimori using her current understanding of magic, one that dismantled the cataclysm just the same, but didn't bring the curse down on Misaki. She wanted to bind the new Shikimori to the power spot and completely replace the old one. That, in essence, was Project Happiness. The main pillar that caused the curse is none other than Shikimori.
その式守を置き換えることで呪いを解消する。
But they failed.
そうだな。その原因は何なのか。新しい式守が十分でなかったのか。あるいは。
Let's do some more.
あ。
In the end, we learned that something went wrong during the switch between the two Shikimoris, leading my parents to die on the spot. I didn't find out what specifically went wrong, though. Thanks so much, Fuko.
いえいえ、お役に立てたのなら何よりです。
フーコ、一つ頼みがあるんだが。
はい、何でしょう。
この概要書を借りることはできないか。式守の設計について書かれた資料だけでも構わない。
Shikimori's detail. You want to look into them?
あ、失敗の原因がどこにあったのか。もしかしたらこれを解析することで時間はかかるかもしれないが、私はこれを解析してみたい。どうだろうか、フーコ。
そうですね。本来外部に持ち出すことは許されていないのですが、式守の設計資料だけということでしたら。
You have phones. Just take pictures.
いいのか。
はい。ですが、内緒にしてくださいね。
あ、もちろんだ。
After getting home, we started discussing the curse.
こんなもの、個人の力でなんとかなるものじゃない。
Yeah, not even with the two of us. You knew that at the moment we learned more about Project Happiness. You know what happened in the past. Now we have to figure out our next steps. What do you think we should do? What we should do now? I think we have all the information we need from Mom, so...
分かってる。できるなら母の意志を継ぎたいとも考えていた。だがそんな安易な話でないことも十分理解できた。だからせめて式守の研究だけでも続けようと思う。今私には兄さんがいるからな。無茶をするわけにはいかない。
Yeah, you better not. But if you want to look into Shikimori, I'll help you.
ありがとう、兄さん。
She nods and leans on my shoulder. I was worried she'd suggest, or heaven forbid, just jump into something crazy after learning what led to Mom's death, but luckily it seems those fears weren't founded. Instead, she seems to want to study Mom's replica Shikimori. Things couldn't have ended better.
時間はかかるかもしれないが、もしかしたら計画が失敗した要因もいずれ見えてくるかもしれない。
Yeah, I think the more time you spend on it, the better your chances are. That being said, even if we find the reason, we still won't be able to fix it. Suddenly had a thought. What if the ring was supposed to be the replica Shikimori? And he just has it on hand now, and that's just sitting in his pants. I don't know if we'll ever go further than this. But one thing's for sure, we can't leave the curse running rampant much longer. We'll probably use Shizuki's research to stop it someday.
その時のために協力者が必要だな。だが、だとするならば、私には一つ心当たりがある。
Would that be Suzuko?
ああ、そうだ。覚えてるだろう。鈴子は時期が過ぎたら手を貸してくれるとも言っていた。待て、兄さん。 そういえば鈴子は全く別の新しい計画を進めていると言っていた。
Right, Project Happiness 2.0.
ああ、確かにそう言っていた。鈴子は今呪いに一人で立ち向かおうとしているのか。
Project Happiness 2.0 is a completely different plan she herself devised. But judging from the obvious naming convention, she must have the same goal. I think it's safe to assume she wants to do something with the curse.
だがどうやってできるのか、一人でそんなことが。
I don't know. If she joined forces with someone else, then they might even stand a chance.
兄さん、何か嫌な予感がする。鈴子は本当に大丈夫なのか。
I don't know, she's really trying to do something about the curse then. I remember how the last plan went. You had a large group of people, yet they still failed. Now she's trying to go at it solo. His hopeless expression is telling me the same
兄
thing.
さん、鈴子は式年祭が終わるまでと言っていた。だとするなら。
The festival's almost over. It's go time for her any minute. Shizuki, let's go see her tomorrow.
ああ、私も同じことを考えていた。
Alright, then we'll ask her.
ああ、そうしよう。
I don't think she'll be too eager to talk, but we've learned a lot about the curse. Yeah, we can use that to get her to open up. But in all honesty, I don't care if she talks. I'm just really worried about her. Thursday, 26th of April.
なるほどな。それで私に話を聞きに来たと。
ああ、私たちは前回のプロジェクトハピネスについて詳しいことを知ることができた。その上で鈴子が今進めているというプロジェクトハピネス 2.0 についてどういうものなのか。
それを聞いて君たちはどうすると言うんだ？
You won't know until we've heard more. There's a high chance that we won't be able to do anything after hearing you out. But still, knowing that what you're trying to accomplish, we want to understand your method. Will you tell us?
やれやれだな。
She lets out an exasperated
鈴
sigh.
子はあんなものを一人で何とかしようとしているのか。
あんなものか。それは何を指して言っているんだ？呪いについてか？それとも呪いの発生するシステムそのものについてか？
Wait, what do you mean? Aren't they the same?
なるほど。そういうことか。であるならば、どうやら少し誤解があるようだな。
誤解？それはどういうことだ？
君たちは私が呪いを発生させないような計画を考えているというふうに考えているのではないか？
違うというのか？
ああ、プロジェクトハピネス 1.0 とプロジェクトハピネス 2.0 はそこの目的が
She's trying to
根本的に
deal with the
違う。
effect.
まあ呪いなんてものが発生しないようにできるのなら私だってそう願いたいところだが、残念ながらまだそれは叶わない。
Really? Totally thought you were about to bring the whole thing down by yourself.
そうだ。だから私たちはそれを心配して。
ほう、君たちは私のことを心配してくれていたのか。
何がおかしいんだ。実際に母たちはそれで命を落としたんだろう。なら鈴子だってそうなる可能性が。
Exactly. We know you're powerful, but that's too much for a single person to handle.
悪い悪い、ついおかしくてな。だが心配するな。私は今回呪いの発生を防ごうとはしていない。発生した呪いを対処しようとしているだけだ。
The effects.
ああ、呪いの発生を抑えるのはさすがに難しい。ならばどうするか。話としては簡単なことだ。発生した呪いを消してしまえばいい。それで今回の呪いは終わりだ。
そんなことができるのか。確かに話としては至極単純だが。
But realistically, though, since the entire point of the curse is to balance out karma, just getting rid of the effect of the curse is just going to cause the karma to keep, like, ballooning up, and eventually you'll have a fucking war that wipes out the area again. Really. Getting rid of the curse is not the issue. You need to fucking evenly spread the curse out. Make it cover a larger area. And make it a near constant effect. That just balances out the karma.
ああ、そのために私はこの10年準備をしてきたんだ。あくまでもその場しのぎの対症療法だが、それでも犠牲者が出るよりはずっといいだろう。
I want to bring it up in front of Shizuki, but there has to be another victim this year. I'm sure she was well aware. But if Suzuko's plan goes well, no one will have to die this year. You think it'll succeed?
ああ、もちろんそのために準備をしてきたんだ。君も知っているだろう。私が街中に仕掛けている魔法陣を。あれが作動すれば、あとは何としても私が対処する。
本当にそれは成功するのか？確証はあるのか？
確証なんてものはないさ。だが、必ず成功させる。そのための準備は十分にしてきたつもりだ。
No one's attempted anything like this before. Of course, it's unproven. But I can understand why she wants to try. I'd be bitter too if I'd lost 10 years ago and didn't have a chance to correct my mistakes. It's just a makeshift solution, so it shouldn't be more difficult than dealing with the sword itself. Shouldn't. Is there anything we can help you with? I can't just sit idly by while the curse could potentially ruin lives.
兄さん。
あいにくだがその必要はない。何せもいつ呪いが発動したっておかしくないんだ。君らにそれを説明している余裕はないし、それに今からでは足手まといにしかならん。
I mean, she's right. The festival's almost over. If the curse strikes then, she really wouldn't have the time to brief us. She has a decade of work under her belt. Doesn't need two nosy newcomers. Doing nothing now that we know the stakes is really tough.
兄さんの気持ちはよくわかる。私だって似たような思いだ。それでも今回は鈴子に任せるほかないだろう。だが鈴子、だからといって足手まといというのはあんまりじゃないか。私たちだって何とかしたいと考えているんだ。
うん、そうか。気に障ったのなら悪かった。だが君の兄さんは下手に関わると本当に介入しかねないからな。何も根拠がなくそう言っているわけじゃないんだ。
どういうことだ？鈴子が兄さんの何を知っているというんだ？
知っているさ。よーくな。
兄さんが昔鈴子から魔法を習っていたのは知っている。だがそれだけだろう。それで何を知っているというんだ？まるで
Yeah, she does!
何かを知っているというような口ぶりだが。
Shizuki's really mad. Is it because it sounded like Suzuko was bad-mouthing me?
どうやら余計なことを言ってしまったかもしれないが、何せ君の兄さんは10年前にも呪いに介入しているからな。故に下手に関わらせると今回も介入しかねないと、そういうことだ。分かってくれるか？
I interfered in the curse 10 years ago. How?
兄さんが呪いに介入だと。そんな話は聞いたことがないぞ。
私は今回の計画で呪いの標的が確定し、それが発動したら犠牲が出る前にその標的を守ろうとしているのさ。それはまさに10年前に君の兄さんが標的の女の子をかばったようにな。
兄さんが標的の女の子をかばった。
ああ。そしてその時に危うく命を落としそうになっている。
兄さんが命を。
She looks at me with a completely dumbstruck expression. I don't know anything about that either, but when Suzuko opened her mouth, I started sweating profusely. I feel like I'm about to throw up. It's almost like my body's trying to access memories that simply aren't there. It's very strange.
もちろんその時とは違い、今回の私は被害が起こらないよう対処するがな。その対策も十分に打っている。
それは本当なのか？
ああ、自信はあるさ。今回の計画は必ず成功させる。
Considering the circumstances last time in Cotton's route, it literally would not have fucking worked out if it was not for the two of them just being there. So.
その話ではない。兄さんが命を落としそうになったという話だ。
本当だ。奇跡を下ろしてかろうじてその命を取り留めた私自身が言うんだから間違いない。
鈴子が兄さんの命を助けた。
ああ、その通りだ。あいにく代償はついてしまったがな。
Price. What did you have to do to... what did you have to pay to save my life? Can't confirm whether she's telling the truth or not, but every fiber of my body tells me she is. What happened 10 years ago?
兄さん、大丈夫か？なんだか顔色がずいぶん悪いように見えるが。
Shizuki steps closer and lends me her shoulder.
いや、すまなかったな。記憶はないはずだが、体はその時のことを覚えているということか。
Oh no. This is what happened to me 10 years ago.
いや、これ以上詳しいことはやめておこう。だが言った通りだ。君は呪いの標的となった女の子を身を挺してかばったんだ。それ以上は今の君には言わないでおいた方がいいだろう。
She's probably right. I'm still sweating. Anything more and might just collapse.
兄さん、もういい。今日はこれで帰ろう。鈴子から聞けることは十分聞いた。
I don't think we did. We didn't learn anything concrete about her plan. But I don't think we'll get any more out of her, and I clearly need to go and rest up. Okay, let's go home. This is good luck.
ああ、任せておけ。
Oh, you do need it.
大丈夫か、兄さん。
After helping me get home, she sets me down on the sofa. Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Thanks, Shizuki.
顔色もさっきよりだいぶ落ち着いているみたいだ。本当に心配したぞ、兄さん。
She sits next to me and scoots closer.
お兄ちゃんとしずきちゃん帰ってたんだ。おかえり。ってどうかしたのお兄ちゃん。どこか具合悪いの？
Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling much better now.
そうなんだ。
水木、兄さんを部屋まで運びたいんだ。一緒に肩を貸してくれないか？
ああ、うん。もちろんいいけど。
Nah, it's fine. I can walk just fine.
まだ無理はしなくていい。いいじゃないか。少しくらい妹を頼ってくれたって。
そうだよお兄ちゃん。たまには面倒見させて。
Everyone once in a while, huh? You make us food almost every day. I think I already rely on you enough. But I mean, why not?
それにね、お兄ちゃん。しずきちゃんはもう妹ってだけじゃなく恋人でもあるんだから、なおさらお世話をしたいんだと思うよ。
God damn it. Spacebar doesn't advance the text.
ねえ、そうだよね、しずきちゃん。
Actually, just enter?
そ
It does, okay.
そ
I
れ
can
は
just sit here
当
like
然
this.
だ。だから兄さん、私にももっと面倒を見させてくれていいんだ。
Like, do y'all know, like, these quote-unquote true ergonomic mouses that you see every now and again? Like, the ones that essentially, like, instead of, like, being like this, you essentially have a hand like this. Considering how quickly my fucking wrist starts being a pain in the ass during gaming, I might actually want to fucking get one of those. How much this one cost? See, that's only 18 bucks. Might be worth the test. That's actually interesting. So I'll like open this one, maybe consider getting that. Alright. I just nod before my blushing girlfriend.
私もだよ。しずきちゃんにはお兄ちゃんを恋人として取られちゃったけど、それでも私はお兄ちゃんの妹だからね。だからしずきちゃんの分も今まで以上に妹として面倒を見させてね、お兄ちゃん。
Make up for her part.
そんな必要はないぞ、水木。私だって恋人にはなったが、兄さんの妹であることも変わりはないんだ。だから水木が今まで以上に兄さんの面倒を見るなんて、別にそんな必要はない。別にいいじゃない。しずきちゃんはお兄ちゃんの恋人なんだから。だから妹の役目は少しくらい私に譲ってくれたっていいでしょ。そういうわけにはいかない。私は兄さんの恋人だが、兄さんの妹であることも変わらない。そこは譲れない。ずるいよ、しずきちゃん。私だってお兄ちゃんの面倒見たいのに。
Well, you don't think that you need to look after me, but it doesn't feel like I could say in the matter.
別に面倒見てはダメと言っているわけではない。今までと同じくらいだったら構わない。だが今まで以上に兄さんの面倒を見るのは恋人である私の特権だ。それも譲れない。
Look after him, look after him. I'm starting to feel like I'm in a hospital. Grumbling to myself, I take the shoulders and go up to my bed. Thanks.
私の助けが必要な時はいつでも力になるから、またそういう時があったら遠慮なく言ってね。
Bring with positivity after being told. That's the music again now.
別に礼なんかいいんだ。私はいつでも兄さんの隣にいるからな。何かあったらすぐに言ってくれ。
Shizuki, on the other hand, is trying to act reserved. But yeah, even though even though they're competing with each other, it's good to see that they're still friends.
それじゃ私は下に降りてるから、何かあったら声をかけてね。
Thanks, Mizuki. She leaves us alone in the room. I don't think you take Mizuki so seriously.
それは当たり前だ。なんと言っても私は兄さんの恋人なんだからな。今まで水木に遅れを取っていた分、これから取り戻していかなきゃいけないんだ。
What exactly have you missed out on?
それは今まで水木がしていたように兄さんにベタベタすることだ。恋人になった以上、今までの水木とは比でないくらいもっとベタベタしていくからな。覚悟しておいてくれよ。
I'll make sure to prepare both mentally and physically.
それはそうと、体調の方はもう大丈夫か、兄さん。
Yeah, your girl's cheerfulness is infectious. I'm feeling much better.
そうか。だが兄さんの体調が悪くなった原因は明らかに鈴子がした10年前の話だよね。
Yeah, definitely.
それは鈴子が言うように兄さんに記憶がなくても実際にあった話で、兄さんの体が覚えていたということなのか。
I know, but I feel like she was telling the truth. She must be right.
そうか。だとすると兄さんは10年前に呪いの標的となった女の子を助けようとして命を落としそうになった。そういうことになるのか。
If you assume that she was telling the truth, then yes, that's right. Yet I don't remember a thing. She said she had to pay a price. I wonder, did she offer my memories in exchange for my life?
だが全く兄さんらしい。 兄さんならそんな状況に居合わせたら確かにそんなことをしたとしても不思議じゃないと思う。
Think so? I'm not really sure myself.
これでも私は兄さんのことをよく分かっているつもりだ。兄さんがそう思っていたとしても、いざとなれば兄さんはそういうことをしかねない人だと私はそう思っている。だから兄さん、無茶なことはしないでくれよ。
What do you mean
わ
dangerous?
かるだろう。私たちはすでに呪いのことを知ってしまった。だから近いうちにその呪いによってこの町で誰かが被害に遭うだろうということも分かってしまっているんだ。私だってそんなことは決して容認できることではない。それは兄さんだって同じはずだ。でもそれでも私たちにできることはない。
Wrong.
それも分かっているはずだ。
I know, and it
だ
hurts.
が鈴子の話を前提とするなら、兄さんは10年前呪いの標的となった女の子を助けているんだ。私はそれが引っかかってならない。万が一今回も兄さんがそんな状況に居合わせてしまったら、兄さんはまた同じようなことをしてしまうんじゃないかって。
Overthinking it, Shizuki. If you were the target, I'd do anything to save you, no matter the cost. But what are the chances of curse targeting someone we know, or triggering while I'm around them? Practically zero, right? Ha ha! 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 Truly, how likely would that be? I understand that you're worried, but you really don't need to be. Calm down, everything will be alright.
そうか。まあ兄さんがそう言うならそう考えるようにはするが。
She agrees, but there's still a hint of worry remaining in her eyes. Can't blame her, not after what we heard today. But again, have her worried sick over me. Shizuki, let me promise one thing.
何をだ兄さん。
Trying to spend as much time with you as possible until the Moor Festival ends. That should calm your nerves, right?
兄さん、ああ、分かった兄さん。じゃあ約束だからな。
I'll be with you then. Neeson seems resolute. I have to believe in him. There's no need to worry. I'm filled with nothing but
何
that.
なんだろうなこの不安は。
Stop. He promised to keep helps himself safe. I have to believe in him. That being said, I have to start thinking about how he can deal with the curse once and for all. I suddenly have a very odd theory. What if the reason behind Suzuka still being able to use magic is because, like, even if if the main character does use some of his magic to essentially constantly work out his entire body the way he is, it's still essentially too much for the vessel to handle. And so to make sure he doesn't fucking explode, Suzuki is essentially constantly draining the mana from him. And that's the reason why she can still use magic. Because, like, nah, wouldn't make sense. She was already adult when he was a kid. And that happened. Wouldn't make sense for that to be the case. That being said, we have to start thinking about how we can deal with the curse once and for all. Suzuki will take care of it this time. But what about next time? The curse will come back just the same 10 years later. Then 10 years after that, and 10 years after that one. I can't let it run rampant. I can't let Suzuki deal with it every single time.
だからこれからは私も考えなければいけないんだ。11年前に母が解決しようとしていたその意志を次は私が引き継ぐんだ。
The bare minimum I can do is analyze Shikimori. Will that connect the dots? Will it be enough? I'm sure it won't. If it was, Takamine Motofuya would have easily been able to rid the town of the cataclysm once and for all. But he failed, so he opted to create Shikimori and the curse. Shikimori will simply give me a better understanding of the cataclysm. I can get a tiny bit closer to understanding Takamine Motofuyo, a man from 1,000 years ago.
やはり災いを解消する根本的な手段を見つけないといけないんだ。一体どうすれば。
Believe the root of the issue lies with the power spot. There's no arguing that. You wouldn't have to deal with the issue if the power spot didn't exist. Maybe destroying the power spot will eliminate the problem. Sounds easy enough, but... I have to come down and think this through. I have an idea. Fragile hope. Small thing that caught my interest while thinking about Shikimori.
高峰元冬はもしや。
I lay down and think of the possibilities. For long, the weight of my eyelids pulls them shut and my mind slips into darkness. Friday 27th of April. Yeah, that's the fucking green sphere.
お兄ちゃんとしずきちゃん、オープンキャンパスは2人で一緒に見て回るの？
Nah, not today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time.
新しい思い出、私の胸にもしまっておきますね。
Bye bye. Abibi.